Imagine asking a tiny pigeon to fly 800 kilometers in one stretch, cutting through wind, rain and burning heat, and still expect it to land on your loft before thousands of others. How is that even possible? The secret often lies in more than just bloodlines, training and motivation. It lies in what these pigeons eat, or more precisely, in what their fanciers add to their food and water. Welcome to the fascinating and sometimes controversial world of racing pigeon supplements, where science meets tradition and where the difference between first and last place can come from a few drops in the drinker. At first glance, you might think pigeons only need grains, seeds and fresh water to perform. But elite racing pigeons are not ordinary birds. They are feathered athletes, pushed to their absolute physical limits. Grains alone cannot provide the intense nutritional requirements demanded by breeding, molting and racing. Vitamins, amino acids, electrolytes, probiotics and plant extracts are missing in common mixtures. That's where supplements come in, not as luxuries, but as essential support. Think of it like a marathon runner relying on energy gels, recovery shakes and vitamin packs. Without them, the pigeon can survive, but it may never win. Energy is everything in racing. A pigeon that runs out of glycogen midway through a race is like a car stalling on the highway. One of the most popular supplements in this category is MUM, developed by Röhnfried. It's a clever mix of easily digestible carbohydrates, electrolytes and vitamin C. Its job? Refill the muscles with sugar reserves, prevent dehydration and delay fatigue. Some fanciers give it before a flight to boost stamina, others after the race to speed up recovery. But here's the secret. It's never given on the race day itself. Why? Because too much sugar at the wrong time can make pigeons sluggish instead of sharp. The timing is everything, and it's here that the art of supplement use separates champions from amateurs. Flying hundreds of kilometers tears muscle fibers apart. If pigeons are not rebuilt quickly, they weaken and fall behind in future races. That's why amino acid blends are a cornerstone of supplementation. Products like Sedochol, containing methionine, choline and sorbitol, are famous for aiding the liver, speeding up recovery and ensuring healthy feather growth. Amino acids like lysine and methionine are not naturally produced in pigeons, so they must come from diet. When combined with protein powders or yeast products, they act like repair kits for micro damage. This is not only about racing, it's about molting, when a pigeon needs to grow strong, sleek feathers. Without these supplements, feathers become dull, brittle, and less aerodynamic. And, as every fancier knows, a pigeon with poor feathers is like a race car with worn-out tires. Even the strongest muscle is useless if disease takes hold. Pigeon lofts are, honestly, full of invisible threats. Bacteria, viruses and parasites that thrive in those warm, damp corners. That's why gut health and water hygiene have become, one of the most important aspects of modern supplementation. Röhnfried's Avidress Plus is a good example. It lowers the pH of drinking water, making it hostile to harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli, while still being safe for pigeons to drink daily. Add to this probiotics, organic acids and oregano-based tinctures, and you have an immune shield that keeps pigeons racing strong without overusing antibiotics. Some fanciers say these products are nothing less than lifesavers, allowing lofts to remain disease-free throughout entire racing seasons. But not everyone is convinced supplements are just harmless helpers. Whispers run through pigeon clubs and auction houses. Are these products really nutrition, or are they a form of legal doping? Take Carni Speed, for example. Based on L-carnitine, a compound known to improve fat metabolism and delay fatigue. In humans, athletes use it to gain endurance. In pigeons, it's marketed as a recovery booster. Some fanciers argue that without it, you're racing at a disadvantage. Others claim it crosses the line into performance enhancement. Then there's the question of stacking supplements, combining amino acids, energy boosters, and recovery tonics in carefully timed sequences. Is this nutrition, or is it chemistry pushing pigeons beyond natural limits? The truth may lie somewhere in between. What's certain is this: at the highest levels of the sport, supplements are not optional. They are weapons. If there's one golden rule in pigeon racing, it's this: recovery is more important than the race itself. A pigeon that comes home exhausted is not a problem, as long as it recovers within hours. That's where regeneration products like Avifarm come in. Packed with electrolytes, amino acids and vitamins, it helps restore balance after extreme exertion. The philosophy is simple: reduce downtime. In a season where races happen week after week, the winner is not the pigeon that flies the fastest one time, but the one that can recover fast enough to compete again and again. Or, as fanciers like to say, champions aren't made on race day, they're made the day after. Supplements are not only about racing, they're just as vital in the breeding loft. Vitamin E combined with selenium, found in products like Taubenfit E50, is a powerful fertility booster. It ensures high sperm quality in cocks and strong, healthy egg production in hens. In young birds, it also strengthens muscle and nerve development. Then there's the role of natural mixtures like Kräuter Gemüse mix, which contains herbs, vegetables and roots pigeons no longer encounter in modern environments. These provide phytonutrients, trace elements and natural oils that improve digestion, circulation and feather sheen. Finally, oregano tinctures like usnegano act as natural antibiotics, protecting against hidden infections without harming gut flora. This combination of fertility boosters, natural herbs and protective extracts is often what separates an average breeding season from a record-breaking one. But here's the dark twist. Supplements are double-edged swords. Overuse can be devastating. Too much vitamin A can damage the liver. Excessive vitamin D3 can cause calcium buildup in organs, slowly killing the pigeon. Even electrolytes, if given carelessly, can dehydrate instead of hydrate. Another risk is hygiene. Supplements are often mixed in water, but if that water is not changed daily, bacteria multiply and turn a healthy loft into a death trap. Worse, some fanciers fall into the trap of believing supplements are magic bullets. They forget the basics: good feed, fresh air, and regular training. Supplements are tools, not miracles. Used wisely, they elevate pigeons to their genetic potential. Used foolishly, they destroy it. So, are supplements the secret to glory? Or are they just the crutch of those desperate to win? The answer, as always in pigeon sport, lies in balance. Bloodlines, training, loft management, and the fancier's eye all matter. But in today's competitive world, supplements are the invisible layer of preparation that no champion can do without. Next time you watch a pigeon streak across the sky, wings slicing the air like blades, and wonder how it found the strength to fly home so fast, remember, it may not just be the bird's wings carrying it. It may be a carefully guarded recipe hidden in its food and water, crafted by a fancier who knows the science of supplements better than anyone else.